my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today I'm here to share a Midori Traveler's Notebook journal with me in this weekly planner insert. I use this weekly undated insert to journal in and document little snippets of life that usually get lost or don't have a place in my memory keeping. And I'm really enjoying this process, and I'm very much I'm really happy that I am doing this. For today, I'm using some scraps, and I am using scraps of a digital kit that I bought. And this is the Canoe Two digital kit from AG Digital's, I believe it's called Twilight. If you want to know what I use, there's always a list of supplies in the description box down below. Just remember that some of them are affiliate links and some of them are not. But if you are ever wondering what I'm using, you can check that out in the description box down below. So after picking out some of my scraps, I also grabbed my Crayola super tips and my Stabilo pens, and I am going to write out the month on top. That's what I do with all the pages. And of course I'm going to date my days to know which day it was. Now I'm going to start with my little collage on the side, and I decided on these two strips. And I used this kit to make a journal for my friend Seher. So these scraps are left over from that, and they are just perfect to add in this journal because it's a traveler's notebook. It's not really big, which is also why it's a very good project for me to do. And I'm still on track. I'm not behind. I'm so proud of myself. I really love using scraps in there. Because I don't have to rip into beautiful new pieces of paper, and it helps me to reduce my scraps because you can see how many scraps I have of this collection. So now I'm going to figure out what I want to use, and with this collection there are a lot of embellishments, and of course I already used a lot for the project that I made for Seher, but there is still a lot left, but I wasn't quite sure on what I wanted to use. This is a pretty small journal, and I've noticed that some of these scrapbooking kits have pretty big embellishments, and that doesn't always fit because I want to write in my insert and on my days. So this takes me sometimes a little while to figure out what I want to do or how I want to do it, but then I will always figure it out, of course. But still, it's a little bit of a process sometimes, and the fun thing is that I see these videos back, and I made this page on the 28th of March. It's fun to see how I'm changing in this process. So if you want to follow me on this, hit the subscribe button and put the notification bell on notifications so you don't miss any of my videos and see the progress that I'm making in this new journaling project, or at least new for me. So I also picked out some washi tapes, and I have the Canoe Two sticker book. And I picked out Happy Home, Happy Heart sticker, and I'm using these washi tapes from Aliexpress to ground my collages a little bit, because otherwise I have the feeling that they are floating on my page. So I often pick some washi tape to ground them and to create a base. And now I'm going to start out with some journaling. So this time I did journal with a Stabilo pen for all my journaling, which was fun to do. And I'm writing about the Monday that we got a new fence. Yes, we got a new fence. So if you follow my No Pocket Project live, you know that our fence broke down, and this Monday we got a new fence. I also gave another workshop at my old school. Then the partner of Uts's mother came to retile our garden, and I had therapy. And here I am putting some stickers on places where I know I'm not going to write, or when I see something, or I have to think a little bit about what I'm writing. So the Wednesday I worked on all kinds of freelance assignments, and here I go back into the sticker book again. I have a pretty detailed bullet journal next to me, so I know pretty much what I did every day. I do the weekly spreads and I do daily spreads, so that makes it very easy to do this journaling just because I go off my to-do lists and I remember what I did. So now I wasn't quite sure on how I wanted to finish this page, so I went back to sticking some images down. And I chose this one that says "So very blessed" because I found what I wanted to write about. And I'm going to stick down some washi tape with that as well to make it look like it's stuck down with the washi tape and not just with a glue stick. This beautiful big floral piece ended up over several days because I figured out with my bullet journal that there wasn't a lot to write about. So for the Friday I wrote down work at Schokken Producties, and then on the Thursday I did a photo shoot for them. So I don't put everything I do in this journal, but just some significant things. So you could also do this for 1 line a day. If you want to journal or want to do more memory keeping, but these big blank pages are very intimidating for you, you could also use this as a 1 line a day. For me, I did that with a Saturday. I got my eyes checked because I couldn't see properly anymore, and I'm just writing about that. I didn't realize how bad my sight was. And that is my journaling for the whole Saturday. Of course, I did do more things on Saturday, which I'm also going to add on this site, because my friend Mark came along to help me with my new mic, and that made me really, really happy. So yeah, I'm just journaling about some events, and for the Sunday, which is usually my YouTube filming day, I wrote down that I worked on the YouTubes, and I wrote down several projects that I was working on that particular day. And now I'm going to write out that it was quite a week. This week was pretty busy, and it was quite a week and quite an interesting week. But I feel so happy that I started doing this job and that I started doing my own business. And I feel very, very blessed and very free to have this and that I started this adventure. As you know, I love to add a quote of the week or saying of the week that represents the week or something that I want to say to myself. So that's also what I'm going to do on this side. And I'm going to write out, your only limit is your mind. If you are a follower of mine, you know that I do have my struggles with mental health. So these things help me a little bit to remind myself that I'm doing good and that most of the problems are just in my mind. I don't want to make it smaller than it is, but sometimes I need to remind myself that, especially with anxiety, that it's in my mind and that my limit is my mind and that there's nothing else limiting me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you'd consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Put the notification bell on all notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. You can also become a patron of mine. Link is in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!